let me put some different pens on. This is a disaster. This is just a disaster, these pens. Okay, hang on.
Said a big community, and those artists that came up for that show at Walnut, they were from Houston.
So we went to the bank and the credit union, and there was like a flyer, and it said realities for children, the motorcycle poker run.
The ride.
The ride.
Yeah.
And so I picked it up and what is this? Because we have a motorcycle. And so I went on the computer and I looked all of this up, and there was this movie. Well, at first, you know, the way this video starts, you don't know what's going on here, and then all of a sudden you see this abuse going on by this, you know, negative energy by this person, and this little girl sits there, and then all of a sudden the motorcycle and the light, and then he gets off this bike and he takes this girl, and the music comes, and so throughout that whole video I'm just like, I have chills, and I'm like, this is just totally fantastic. And then especially, you know, when he says, you know, what are you going to do with your light? And all the motorcycles turn on all their lights. I mean, to me this is something really, really special. For children, if that is a tremendous boost to their morale, something like this. It just really can lift them out of a deep depression. I think it's a really good thing, something like that, for children, you know. Biggest poker run in the world, which this time it was about 2,000 motorcycles, bikes coming from all the way from Arizona and from Nebraska and Wyoming, and to be part of this huge poker ride to raise, you know, help abused children. And when I saw that movie, I you know, I went along on this ride, and I was just fascinated with it. And then I did this mural. I contacted Realities and I told them I would like to do some murals for you guys. Donate. Me and Heather will donate some murals, and they agreed to it. And so that's when we did that first mural there on Oak Street. I wanted to put a motorcycle in. Actually, I put in two, one in the distance, the children being really happy, and then the Owl Canyon, where the motorcycles met up there, almost on the Wyoming border. So I put all that into that mural. It will ring a bell with a lot of people. So I just wanted to do that.
He did the big layout, you know, what goes where in the perspective, like the hills in the back, you know, he has to sketch it out with a big roller. But then he filled it in, and then I did some of the stuff on the kids, and then I did a bunch of the lettering.
Realities is not only involved with motorcycles. Realities is, I mean, everything. They do so many different things. The tree lighting in Fort Collins is another one. They do many different little things here and there, but the motorcycle rally, that poker run, is one of the biggest. And that's really what I wanted to represent in this mural.
Well, and even if people don't have bikes and they are sponsors, or they do get help from Realities, then they can associate with that mural, because they'll know,
right.
Oh, Realities.